All right, runners, I have a long run question and I need your advice. So I've been training for this 10-mile race that is in 2 Saturdays. This is Monday the 7th and the race is on the 18th. And normally this would be the week where I'm tapering off and I'm doing less. But here's the problem is that I want to do the half marathon that's on the 2nd if my knee doesn't get hurt from this race. So like I haven't signed up for it. I'm only gonna sign up for it if I can do this race without getting hurt. But does that mean that I shouldn't be tapering this week and that I should actually do a long run longer than like 6 or 7 miles? Or should I still taper? I don't know. I need help. Like, what do I do this weekend for my long run?
I'm not picking on this young lady. I actually follow her and I've really enjoyed watching her running journey, but I see a lot of questions like these from beginner runners who use apps and crowdsourcing like this rather than coaches, and most of the answers they get in their comments are from other beginner runners who don't know what they're talking about, and they give really bad advice. So let's have a conversation about this. So first, no, I would not taper for a 10 miler, and honestly I don't recommend tapering for a half either for most runners, because those distances aren't really long enough to justify pulling your training back in such a meaningful way. Because every time you do the base, build, peak, taper, cadence, you're trading away really valuable time. And for a newer runner, sometimes that's weeks and months that you can't afford to lose if your goal is long-term progress. You should really always just be thinking about building, right? Second, way more importantly is the knee. Because if you're thinking, if my knee holds up going into a 10 miler, that's a way bigger issue. Because that's not a taper problem. That's like a why is this happening in the first place kind of problem. Because you don't want to build a plan around hoping that an injury doesn't show back up. You want to remove the reason it ever showed up in the first place. So you got to step back and you got to ask, like, is the knee healed? Like, what caused it? Was it load? Is it your mechanics? Is it your strength or lack thereof? Is it pacing? And have you addressed that root problem, or are you just waiting for symptoms to settle so you can run more and kind of rinse and repeat? Because if the root issue is still there, racing a 10 mile isn't a test of fitness. It's kind of a gamble. If it were me, I'd treat the 10 miler as a controlled effort at most, or skip it entirely if the knee isn't clearly resolved and you haven't addressed the root issue, and then keep building toward the half with consistent, healthy training. Because long term, staying healthy and stacking weeks and weeks and months beats squeezing performance out of any single race every time.